To put the Chiefs on offense to start the game. What a way to kick off the first day of the third decade of NFL Network. The first regular season game in Frankfurt, Germany between two terrific teams, currently 1 and 2 in the AFC standings entering Week 9. The Chiefs being the 1 seed behind Patrick Mahomes, arguably the face of the NFL, on display here in the international series that has moved away from London after 3 games, here now to an electric crowd in Germany. First snap of the game is a Mahomes pass. Over the middle. That's Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Takes it to the 48 of Kansas City. 23-yard gain.
How good is this? Watch Valdes-Scantling. We call this a leak play. You go ball fake, you lift the coverage, and then Scantling comes underneath into the void.
A 21-yard gain and mark it on the 46. Mahomes out to Kelsey. His first catch of the game. It's a gain of 4. This offensive line protects Patrick Mahomes. Only 10 sacks allowed. That is the fewest given up in the National Football League. Some terrific interior linemen of note. Also for Isaiah Pacheco. And we all know what Travis Kelce can do when targeted by Patrick Mahomes. 2nd and 6 with Pacheco to Mahomes' right. Pacheco has it. And a nice second effort. Gets it 2 yards shy of the first down. Bradley Chubb on the stop. There he is right there, anchoring a front 7 with Christian Wilkins up front. This team leads the league in quarterback hits. Jalen Phillips, a Miami College product, as well as a Dolphin. And Xavier Howard and Jalen Ramsey on the field at the same time for the first time this season. First third down of the game. Mahomes out to Sky Moore. First down. Kader Kohou shoving him out of bounds.
That's a creativity in the play caller. We're going to see Sky Moore lined up in the backfield with Jet McKinnon in front of him, and he comes right out to the flat. That makes it tough on the defense of who you're matching up in. Miami was in man-to-man, and you kind of miss Sky Moore being in the backfield right there.
1st and 10 from Miami's 36. Mahomes caught. Noah Gray inside the 15. Marking him down at the 11. Gain of 24, and Mahomes is coming out firing.
Yeah, great shot here. Watch Noah Gray. Travis takes the low defender. James Gray on the corner. Beautiful ball placement versus that safety.
Oh, definitely. It's a tough one on him because you're seeing Xavier Howard in front taking the shorter route, which opens up that window for him to get the ball in right there.
6th play of the drive. Mahomes over the middle. Touchdown, Justin Watson. And the Chiefs don't take long to score first.
Rich, that one's close. The ball looks like it might have hit the ground on that one. Take a look at this replay right there as he's reaching out for it. The ball hits the ground. It looks like to me it's moving. It looks like the ground is helping him to be able to bring that one in. That's a close one.
And sure enough, play has been stopped before Harrison Butker could swing his leg for an extra point. As it does appear that it does hit the ground. Obviously, if you don't have the ball jostle after it's hit the ground.
Play is now under review.
Either accurate or non-predictive at all from a person-to-person basis. This has to do with both an individual's specific hormone fluctuations compared to the mean over time, as well as the external factors that the public isn't aware of for each factor, like cocaine or steroids. These things can totally throw a monkey wrench in the data without us ever knowing it. Biorhythms are taught in many math classes, and indeed, each cycle can only be calculated using a complicated sine function that applies the 3 cycles to the number of days that someone has been alive. This app makes everything so much simpler. Before I created this app, whenever I wanted to research a single player for a single game, it was a gigantic pain in the ass. First, I would have to look up that player's birth date, then find the game date, then use a website to find the total number of days alive, then feed that number into the 3 sine functions for biorhythms. And that's just for one player on a specific week or a specific game day. And I was often having to look up 10 to 15 players each week. And it got to the point where, since my bets were pretty small and the hassle was pretty great, I just kind of ignored biorhythms when it came to betting on individual football games. And it really kind of bummed me out because I knew that I should be using biorhythms, but it's just that the data was all spread out and super hard to assimilate, basically. Oh, it should also be mentioned that Vegas almost certainly includes biorhythms in their supercomputer calculations for determining what the spread is in each game. And for only $5.99, now the average person who bets on games or fantasy football, but to a very small degree, can have all the data at their fingertips, whether they decide to use it or not. Especially since about half the time the data won't be favorable or disfavorable one way or the other. But biorhythms can be super high for one player or team and super low for another on a given day, and it is in this instance that the data allows us to make certain predictions. This app is often used as a way to double check a person's fantasy prediction decisions or betting on game decisions. So they will double check the biorhythms just to make sure that the team they're betting on winning isn't, totally screwed over as far as biorhythms go. Okay, so here is my app. It is available for iPhone users. In the marketplace, search for NFL Biorhythm Tool, and it is $5.99. And I have organized, obviously it's organized, but I looked up all the data for all the important players and all the fantasy football players and even all the coaches for each team and for the 2023 NFL season. And I put all the data into one useful app, and wow, in my opinion, it's a total game changer.